Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about the future dangers facing mankind. As we look to the future, there are a number of pressing issues that we need to be aware of and take action on if we want to ensure a sustainable and prosperous future for all of us. Climate change, overpopulation, technological unemployment, cybersecurity, and pandemics are just some of the dangers that we need to be aware of. And in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you in an easy to understand way. So, if you're ready to learn more about what the future holds and how we can make sure it's a bright one, stick around. Okay, so let's dive into the first big topic on our list. Climate change. Climate change is caused by the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and other human activities that release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun and warm the planet, leading to rising temperatures and all sorts of problems. Now, some of the effects of climate change that you might have heard of include rising sea levels, which can cause flooding and displacement of coastal communities. Another big one is extreme weather events, like heat waves, droughts, and hurricanes, which can cause serious damage and loss of life. And let's not forget about the impact on our ecosystems, like coral reefs dying and species going extinct. But here's the thing. If we don't take action now to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, the consequences could be even worse. We could see more severe and frequent extreme weather events, food and water shortages, and the displacement of millions of people. So, what can we do about it? Well, there are a lot of different ways to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. But some of the most promising include increasing the use of renewable energy, like solar and wind, and putting a price on carbon to discourage its use. Alright, so let's move on to the next big topic on our list. Overpopulation. So, currently, the world's population is around 7.9 billion, and it's projected to reach nearly 10 billion by 2050. That's a lot of people. And with such a rapid growth, it's putting a strain on our resources and our planet's ecosystems. So, what are some of the potential consequences of overpopulation? Well, first of all, there could be food and water shortages, as well as an increased demand for energy and other resources. This could lead to higher prices and even conflicts over resources. And let's not forget about the impact on our environment, as more people means more pollution and destruction of natural habitats. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but wait, isn't population growth slowing down in some countries? And that's true, but it's not happening fast enough to prevent overpopulation. So, what can we do about it? Well, one of the most effective ways to address overpopulation is through family planning and education. By providing access to birth control and education on family planning, we can give people the tools they need to make informed decisions about having children. And it's not just about controlling population growth. It also has a positive impact on the well-being of women and families. Another important aspect is to invest in sustainable development, which can help reduce poverty and provide better education and job opportunities for people, which in turn can help decrease the birth rate. Alright, so let's talk about another big topic: technological unemployment. So, as technology continues to advance, more and more jobs are being automated. From self-checkout machines at supermarkets to self-driving cars, we're seeing technology take over tasks that were once done by human workers. And this is happening at a rapid pace, with estimates that as many as 1/3 of jobs could be automated in the next decade. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's great. Automation will make our lives easier and more efficient. And that's true to some extent. But there's also a downside: technological unemployment. As machines take over jobs, human workers will be left without work, leading to economic disruption and increased income inequality. So, what can we do about it? Well, one solution is to invest in retraining programs to help workers acquire new skills and transition to new jobs. Another solution is the implementation of a universal basic income, which would provide a safety net for those who lose their jobs to automation. Alright, so let's talk about another important topic: cybersecurity. So, as we become increasingly reliant on technology in our daily lives, we're also becoming more vulnerable to cyber attacks. From hacking into our personal information to stealing money from our bank accounts, cyber criminals are finding new ways to exploit our reliance on technology. And the consequences of these attacks can be serious. Financial loss is a big one, as cyber criminals can steal money from our bank accounts or hold our data for ransom. But it's not just about the money. There's also the loss of privacy to consider. Cyber criminals can access our personal information and use it for identity theft or other malicious purposes. One of the most effective ways to improve cybersecurity is through encryption. By encrypting our data, we can make it much more difficult for cyber criminals to access our information. Another important aspect is threat intelligence, which allows us to stay informed about the latest threats and how to protect ourselves against them. It's also important to educate ourselves and others about safe online practices and be aware of the potential risks of using technology. Let's talk about another important topic: artificial intelligence, AI. AI has been advancing at a rapid pace, and it's becoming increasingly integrated into our lives. From Siri and Alexa to self-driving cars, AI is making our lives more convenient and efficient. But with this rapid advancements comes potential dangers, such as job displacement, loss of privacy, and even the creation of autonomous weapons. One of the biggest concerns is the impact of AI on jobs, as machines become more capable of performing tasks that were once done by humans. There is a risk that many jobs will be automated, leading to widespread unemployment. And as AI becomes more sophisticated, it could also lead to increased income inequality, as those who control the technology will have a significant advantage over those who do not. Another concern is the impact of AI on privacy. As AI systems become more integrated into our lives, they will have access to more and more personal information, which could be used for nefarious purposes. So, what can we do about it? Well, the important aspect is to invest in research on AI ethics, which can help guide the development of AI in a way that is beneficial for society. AI has the potential to revolutionize our lives in many positive ways. But it's important to be aware of the potential dangers and take steps to mitigate them. By regulating the development and use of AI and investing in research on AI ethics, we can ensure a future in which AI is used for the benefit of all of us. Pandemics and biosecurity. We're all too familiar with the current COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on society. It's caused widespread illness and death, economic disruption, and social upheaval. It's a harsh reminder of how vulnerable we are to the spread of infectious diseases, and the importance of being prepared for future pandemics. The potential consequences of future pandemics could be even worse than what we're currently experiencing. It could lead to an even greater loss of life, as well as economic disruption on a global scale. It could also have a significant impact on global security, as pandemics can exacerbate existing social and political tensions. So, what can we do about it? Well, one of the most important things is to invest in research on vaccines and other medical countermeasures. This can help us be better prepared to respond to future pandemics. Another important aspect is to improve disease surveillance, which can help us detect outbreaks early and respond more effectively. It's also important to think about how to improve global health security by strengthening health systems and building global health governance structures. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll be covering many more topics like this in the future, and it's our subscribers that keep us going. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. We read all of them and respond as much as possible.